Hi, my name is Shiren. I live and work in Bristol. I'm part of the Bristol Muslim Strategic Leadership Group. I'm really passionate about public health, which is why I joined the NHS Health Task Group. And today I'm here with Ade Williams.
Hi Shiren, nice to hear you.
What do you do, Ade?
I'm the lead pharmacist at Bedminster Pharmacy, which is in South Bristol.
So Ade, I was wondering, why is the flu vaccine important, especially for people across different communities in Bristol this year?
One of the things that we sometimes forget is that flu itself kills and hospitalizes people.
Yeah.
We lose thousands of people, sadly, to flu every year. We also know, just like we've seen with the coronavirus, that people who are in minority ethnic groups, Black, Asian, and also people that have underlying health conditions like diabetes and also the over 65s are vulnerable to flu. And we are concerned actually that the combination of flu and COVID, which we know increases deaths to have both of them at the same time, poses a big risk to those groups as well. So what we then know is that in light of this risk, the flu vaccine, which is a safe and effective way to protect yourself from flu, just makes a lot of sense to have it to protect you, your family, and also your community as well.
I completely agree with you. So, is the flu vaccine effective? Does it actually work?
Yes, it is effective. The flu vaccine offers a very effective way of delivering protection to yourself. It doesn't give you the flu because it doesn't have any live vaccines in it. And it can take up to 14 days after it to be fully protected from flu.
Yes, I think that's really important, wanting to protect the people around us, because we ourselves might not be at such high risk, but the people we love might have much more disastrous effects. So one thing I was wondering is, does the flu vaccine have any side effects?
It's a good question. And one of the things that many people will say to you is that flu vaccines give you flu. And that's completely not true. The most that you will experience is the aching harm after you've had it, and that usually will resolve itself without much incidence with over a few hours. If you are allergic to any of the constituents in the flu vaccine, because some of them are egg-based, you can actually ask the pharmacist or the nurses or the GP that's administering it, that let them know that you do, and they can find you one that does not have that. So the chances of you coming to any harm from a flu vaccine is very, very minimal. It's a very safe and effective intervention.
I think that's really important for everyone to know then, because I think that was my worry, that it would have bad side effects. But to know that it's really safe and
very safe,
that there's no live flu in it, that's really important. One particular worry that I had was that I'd be putting myself more at risk by coming into a doctor's surgery or pharmacy to get the vaccine.
No, you are not. And one of the things that all of us in the NHS have been really conscious of, because we've been planning for the flu vaccination this year for over a period of time, is to think about how do we make it safe for you to come in. What I can say is that you will certainly not be putting yourself at risk. That is because all NHS colleagues will be sanitizing our hands, would be wearing appropriate protection, including mask, gloves, and also each person as well. There will be appointments or time gaps put in place to make sure that people are not coming in together, they're not conjugating together there. And actually, if you have a particular need as well that makes you maybe at a higher vulnerability, you will also find that there are special clinics being set up sometimes in community locations where you can go into a town hall or into a booked community setting to have your vaccination done quickly. It is something that we're all very conscious of. We want to make sure that in protecting you, we are protecting ourselves, and we're also making sure we don't cause you any harm.
One thing that's particularly relevant to the Muslim communities in Bristol is, and I've wondered about this and heard quite a few people ask, is the flu vaccine halal? Is it safe for the Muslim community to get it?
The adult flu vaccinations that we're using in our region do not contain any traces of pork, although it is not halal certified. We do know that the children's nasal vaccines will have pork traces in them. What we are saying is the decision to get vaccinated is one that is a personal one. So get understand what the risks are, seek appropriate advice to help you to make an informed decision, and also talk to your doctor and pharmacist as well.
Thank you very much, Ade. Oh, that's really useful information. Just one last thing. For people in the community who are looking to get the vaccine, who's eligible for the free NHS vaccine and where can I get one?
Free NHS vaccination is available for those in the at-risk group. This includes anyone over the age of 65, people with a long-term health condition such as diabetes, and also pregnant women at any stage of their pregnancy. If you're eligible for the free NHS flu vaccination, you may have already received a letter from your GP. If not, you can go into your community pharmacy or contact your GP surgery, and they will be able to advise you on how to book in for your free vaccination. So please go in, you're entitled to a free NHS vaccination, get it as soon as possible, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your community and the NHS as well.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. That's a really important message and I think everybody needs to hear that.
Thank you for asking. Thank you for coming in.